Okay, we are back. Can anybody see us? You know how it is. Okay, all right, so we are back. Okay, you know how it is. Every time when you're trying to do something, okay, let me try to do this. All right, hold on just a second. Rotate the phone right now. Okay, hold on. Just bear with me. You know how it is every time when you're trying to do something. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Just bear with me for a second, all right? All right, so we're gonna do something new. There's always something like this going on. So early on, we had the Wi-Fi disconnected, and I'm back. I'm using my cellular Wi-Fi, and I know it might not be working properly with the phone. So we're talking about the Hercules Nx36, and we have two sizes: is 43 and 50 millimeter. And I was saying that if you were watching earlier before we got disconnected, I was saying this is an identical watch to the Sopran M100. So. And I want to say hello. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask and I'll try to answer. Hello, Jonathan, Al, Rich. I know some of you guys have already placed an order. Thank you very much. And I saw many of you order more than one. I've seen 4 pieces, 2 pieces with multiple colors. So this is the first time we're doing this Facebook Live to introduce a new collection while we're doing the sales. I hope this is gonna work out, and I promise you next time we're gonna do a much better job with connecting. So these are the new colors. Unlike the N, so I'm gonna bring out the Swiss, the Sopran, put it side by side. So let me move these watches aside because I wanna bring up the big one next to each other. So let me try to move all of these away so you can see the size perspective. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me find some room. So as you can see, this one over here is the Nx36, and this one over here is the Sopran M100. For the price, the Seiko automatic is much more affordable. So we debut at $200 for our intro price. And as you can see, the differentiations between the two is the Seiko has a double layer texture dial, okay? If you can see the R index, the hands are all the same, but the movement is different, and the movement for the Seiko has the day and the date and the double layer texture dial. The specs are all the same, sapphire crystal with an anti-reflective coating. So it's what you like, right? If you prefer the Swiss automatic, go for it. So we have different type of dial colors for the Swiss automatic. Over here you're seeing is the platinum mother of pearl. And this one over here is what we call the teal. It's really, really interesting color, okay? So tungsten insert bezel, I should say it. Thickness is the same. It's about 14.75 millimeter in thickness for the 50 millimeter. And if you choose a 43 millimeter, it's definitely a lot thinner, which is 14. Both are water resistance to 200 meters or 660 feet. Let me look over here, see. Jonathan asked, tuxedo dial like the good old Aquajet with tritium. Very good. So the Nx36 we've taken, because I like the Regeneron dial. It's a new concept for us with the Regeneron dial. So I've taken a similar idea from the Regeneron, the Power Reserve NE57, and put it in the Hercules, but coming out with the new colors, okay? And I will also want to put it on my wrist to demonstrate the size. Okay, hold on just a second. So I wear my Dive Master 42 with the NX72 every day. I'm sure you've seen, I posted a video over the weekend where the watch was washed up on the beach. So I'm gonna put this on the side and I am gonna do let me see if I can raise it up a little bit higher. Sorry, no problem. All right, cool. So I can, yep, thank you. So you see, I have a 6.5-inch wrist. How many people are watching right now? 33 people. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. So this is the 50. I would say, it's personal preference. If you have 6.5-inch wrist and you still wear the 50, it's absolutely fine. Don't listen to some of the guys, they say, oh, it's too big. All right, so, but if I were getting one myself, right, I would definitely get the 43, okay, because it's more, how do you say it? More balance for my smaller wrist. So I would suggest anyone with 6.5 or 7 to 7-inch wrist get the 43. And I know a lot of guys are downsizing too, but believe it or not, even I hear a lot of suggestion for us to go smaller, like 38, 40, 42, which we're not saying we're not going to make those sizes. We're going to make those sizes, but we'll continue to make multiple sizes. But the point I'm trying to make over here is, even though we have two sizes, we still see the 50, the 48 millimeter are selling faster than the 42 and 43. Believe it or not, okay? I've said that many times. I'm still going to say it's personal preference. I'm liking that salmon dial. Thank you, Terrence. Oh, so let me show it to you on the camera. So I brought out two pieces, and they're side by side, the 50 and the 43. All right. So, and right before I came out to do the Facebook Live, I was looking at the inventory. So the pink or the salmon, however you want to call it, I saw the quantity is selling the quickest, okay? Something like, if I'm not mistaken, I saw something like 35 for the large and 45 for the small. These are the remaining quantities, okay? So I also don't want people to miss out what I really enjoy, this new color. Like a battleship gray with the black hands and the black R index. It's cool. This is a new color for the Hercules. And I'm gonna put this on and demonstrate to you what it looks like. It's really, really sharp because I like that tone in tone. When I say tone in tone, meaning the hands are in black and the dial is in this battleship gray. I really like that, that kind of like a contrast looking. In case I didn't mention it, it's white lume glows blue on the bezel, and then the R index and the hands are white lume glows green, okay? And let me show it to you from the exhibition case back side. All right, so I'm also gonna show it to you with the Sopran. Okay, now, with the Sopran, we only laser engrave the Aragon logo in the Chinese character because we want to feature the Côte de Genève and the pelage engraving on the back of the movement. This movement is fully decorated. So if you want to get the Swiss, if it is within your price point or your budget, okay, you can go to our website, go to the menu bar collection, and scroll down and see Hercules, and click on that, you will see the watch. And you will see a sub-menu will say Hercules Sopran M100. So this is what you're going to see. But today, this debut is all about the NX36. I apologize for the camera is being vertical, because we should have done this right before I go live. Because once I go live, they're not allowing us to rotate the camera. Sorry about that. So I also want to show you the coffee, which is a lot of people are getting the coffee and the teal. Okay, I was surprised because, I mean, I'm not surprised, I should say. I thought most people would be getting this, like this clean classic look, right? The silver dial, the clean classic look. And then I was watching the inventory. A lot of people are picking the coffee and the pink and the teal. And right before I came out, I saw one gentleman, he ordered 4 pieces. I forgot his name. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And so is Al. He contacted me yesterday. He's going to buy the entire 5 colors collection. I thank you very much. I want to say hello to some of the people. I want to say hello to Chris, Ricky, Darren. Darren's from England. Okay, he and I, talk on Facebook Messenger, and he has a very cute dog. And Terrence, hello. Alan, Chris again. 46 millimeter is nice too. I totally agree. But I really appreciate all the feedback, but I couldn't make a watch with multiple pieces. I mean, multiple sizes. I couldn't make a watch, but I will try. I promise you, because I always listen to all of you. So let me read what Alan's saying. I can't quite tell, is that a black bezel or is that a chrome? Oh, okay, so good question, because, I'm watching the watch live. So the bezel is not black. This is a tungsten insert bezel. So through the camera, okay, you're seeing the reflection looks like black, but it's like chrome, but except it's scratch resistant, okay? Because it's tungsten, okay? So this is real sapphire crystal. Now, let me emphasize this to everybody. We don't make names. We don't make names for marketing. Because I want to be honest with my materials, I won't make up a name like, it's sapphire crystal. I won't say Aragon Dex or, because it's real sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating underneath the crystal, tungsten, bezel insert, stainless steel, okay, 120 clicks. Okay, let me show it to you from profile. You see how the Hercules bezel design is the teeth and skip teeth is for gripping, okay? Very smooth operation. I really like this watch. Especially it's a brand new design bracelet. So for the 50 millimeter, we have the 24 millimeter wide bracelet. And if you look at the profile of the bracelet, the center link is higher than the side link. So this is 5 and this is 6. Really, really cool. Very smooth. This bracelet is specifically designed just for the Hercules. Let me look over here and read. Oh, hello, Demetria. Thank you very much. Let me read some of the comments. Those 2 are the perfect size for most people. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan Perez. Really appreciate the support. So, want to talk about, what else I can talk about? Oh, okay. So, let's talk about the movement a little bit, NX36. This movement is the same movement you see in the Seiko brand. Okay, they name it differently because it's for marketing purpose. And I've seen some other brands using the same movement, and they go for a lot more money. Even the Seiko brand, I've seen them in $300-400. Okay, with the intro price, it's $200. Okay, what you're getting is sapphire crystal, tungsten insert bezel. As you know, during the preview, spring, summer, I talk about the cost is going higher. Just a couple of weeks ago, Seiko has increased the price of all the NH movement and the PC. Just so you know, things are going a little bit crazy. And for $200, I know it's a lot of money. I'm not saying it is not, but based on the quality that we put into the watch, okay? $200 is quite affordable, and is actually, we're pretty insane to go at $200. I'm sure some other brands they don't build the watch near as good as our quality, and they probably charge you a lot more. Okay, we're a micro brand, we're not a big company. And I don't make millions of watches a year, okay? So the blue decorated rotor, I'm just trying to be fair. What else I can talk about? Screw down crown, okay? Make sure you lock the crown after you adjust the day and date. And I want to show it to everybody. So this is the most common things I hear all the time. How do you figure out when the time is AM or PM, right? So what I do is, you see how every time when I go back and forth, you don't see the day and the date switch? That means this is the PM, okay? We're doing the PM. So this is how I figure out if the watch is in the AM mode or the PM mode. So now you see how the day and date is switching. So we have recommended every time, recommended to many people is, if you want to adjust your day and date, never adjust them in the danger zone, okay? So you get out of it, so you push it back one click, right? And then you adjust Monday, Tuesday. So today is Thursday, right? Or you can pick English or Spanish, right? So once you select the language, it will always go back to the designated language. So let's say I want to keep it in Spanish, right? So here we go. So how many of you are interested to get in the future, I'm not talking about now, in the future, to get Chinese calendar, the day calendar? Let me know. Put it on the comments. So I want to see how many people would enjoy a Chinese day calendar. If you do, so we're going to try to make a few designs in the Chinese calendar. You see how I just passed and it's still staying in Spanish? Very cool, right? So now let me switch it back to English. There you go. So now when you're out of the danger zone, you can do all you want, how you want to set your calendar. You will not damage the calendar spring. But never go like a motor hand. What I always joke about is like some people do it like a motor hand. That would damage the spring, okay? It will wear out the spring quicker. How about that? So after you do this, all right, so you see the full loom crown. All right, let me go over here and read some of the comments. Okay, Marco, hello. Got the blue coming. I like it. I order another. Thank you. All right, you don't live too far from us. Marco visited our office multiple times. He lives approximately an hour north of us. We need a key so we know how to read it. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, Chris, don't change your market stance. We will not. We enjoy where we are. We love and appreciate all of the customers. Great movement. Thank you. Johnny from England. Yes, as long as you tell us which day is which. Okay, cool. Dimitri, we're getting a tungsten bezel, sapphire crystal. It's well worth. Hey, thank you, Dimitri. She knows watches. She has a lot of watches. Jonathan, yes. I just used Google Translator. That's funny. All right, and then definitely Chinese calendar. Thank you, Dimitria. Keep using tungsten, please. Okay, so, well, I just want to share with everybody, the Virtuoso tungsten is in the work. Yes, it's going to take a long, long time. All right, just take my money. Keith, thank you. We don't take your money. I know how expensive things are. And for collectors, we really, like myself, I always look for value and quality. That's what I aim for. So I appreciate it. So what time is this now? Let me set it back to the proper time. So every time after you adjust the time, okay, make sure you push and turn and lock the crown. Okay, so water will not go inside. Let's talk about the bracelet a little bit. Okay, so I know a lot of you spend a lot of money on sizing the bracelet, but one advice I have for you is if you go to our accessories, okay, we have a puncher. I think we sell them for like $5 a set, and if you can see the arrow inside the bracelet, what you do is you use the puncher and you punch here, and you tap, 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 you follow the direction. So the pin will come out from the other side and then you just pull it out and vice versa, okay? So after you remove the link, you just push it in the thin side and insert it from this side and tap, 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 punch it back in. Now, I want to share with everybody why our bracelet is designed this way. Okay, now, because I've had a conversation with a gentleman, he doesn't understand why Aragon watches, one side is longer than the other side. The 12 o'clock is longer than the 12 o'clock side. The reason why I do that is we always try to accommodate and parallel the case with the clasp. The reason why we do this, you always want, if in case you have to take an extra link out of either side, we always recommend you take it from the 6 o'clock side, one link less than the 12 o'clock side. Why do we do this is, so the watch will be worn balanced on your wrist. And if you have to take one more link, you always take it from the 6 o'clock side, so the watch, when you're wearing it, doesn't roll over your wrist. Does it make sense? So this is how we do it. Because many of the watch companies, when they manufacture the bracelet, let's say there are 10 links on the north, we call north is 12, the south is 6, they do 10 and 10. So when they open the box, the bracelet is always like this, one side longer than the other. So what we're trying to do, if we have 10 links on the north, we might have 8 links on the south. Does it make sense? I hope I explained myself clearly. Okay, now let me try to read. Wendell, I really love all the upgrades. Well, you're the part of the reason why we're doing all the upgrades, Wendell. Thank you. Because Wendell and I speak, quite frequently on Facebook Messenger. And when we used to use the folding stainless steel, and Wendell always suggests, hey, Wing, that he likes to purchase the upgrade. And then he recommended, he shared with me, like, it would be nice if Aragon watches will start using all solid stainless steel. So I told him, hey, it's coming. And finally, what year is this? I mean, I just got used to writing 2021, and now we're 2022. So I believe during the year of 2021, I would say 90% of our collections are done in solid stainless steel. Matter of fact, clasp, I should say. And matter of fact, some of the models are using the glide lock. So I just want to share with everybody. Thank you. And the cost for the solid is, I would say, is double of the folded stainless steel. Okay, and we're still forbidding the Aragon brand, to charge more money. Does it make sense? So, all right, let me read Marco. Completely agree with sizing the 6 o'clock, way more balanced when on your wrist. Thank you. So he understands what I'm trying to say. Also, the upgrade of the Sapphire, you can see sometimes when we have some of the collections with very small quantities, and we do them, we go on sale for like $99, $89, and $109. That's like a bargain. So you can see, once in a while we have sales and we go crazy. And so the reason I brought that up is, all right, so I want to talk about the gauge. We're having a sale. So the gauge has been an older collection. I'm talking about this gauge. And we're currently running a sale. I believe it's $99. Yes, it is crazy, because when we introduced it probably like 2 years ago, I don't remember the exact date, that we were doing something like, I would say somewhere like $149 or $159 or maybe $179. And it's using a Seiko NX35, which is a single date, okay, K1 crystal with folded stainless steel. So now we're coming to the end of it. We're having a clearance, so they're $99. So if you don't know about it, so you can also pick up the Hercules while you're picking up the gauge. When you buy together, There's only $1 extra just for the shipping fee. Let me read some of the comments. So let me move the computer over. So yeah, I see it. That's a beast. I have 2 already. That's coming from Jonathan. Jonathan again, and it comes with bracelet, not leather strap. Oh, that's a good one. So I've been hearing some of the comments. People suggest that we make straps, a NATO or silicone strap. Now, listen to this. Wouldn't it be great the watch comes with a stainless steel? The reason why I say that is the cost of the stainless steel is far more than a silicone strap, a leather strap, or a NATO, right? And then you can get this watch, and if you go to our menu, our website, aragonwatch.com, go to the menu, and you scroll down accessories. So we do have the option to purchase straps, silicone strap, or NATO, okay? And then you can remove it, or you can, when you make the order on our website, go to the comments, and you can request that we can swap it for you. And we don't charge extra to remove the bracelet and then put the leather strap or the NATO on it. Some fits, some fit, some don't, okay? So we very often in time, we always have add-on. So when you do the add-on, while you're purchasing the watch, for example, the Hercules today, you can do the add-on, and the strap, the NATO, or whatever is far less more expensive than you buy them individually. Okay, so thank you for Jonathan to bring that up. All right, let me read Philip Patterson. What he's saying: I have many Android and Aragon watches, and none of them are folded steel or are solid steel. Thank you for that. Okay, and then Keith just purchased 2 Matadors and a limited edition Enforcer. Thank you, the pink one. Congratulations. Getting ready to order this new Hercules. Thank you for creating such beautiful timepieces and providing such amazing customer service plus great prices. Thank you. Thanks to you. All right, Daryl. Is that Darnell? Sorry, I'm getting old. My eyes are not very good. I have a question, Wayne. The gray IP anti-gravity, okay? Will the gray leather strap fit it? Okay, so if you are talking about the upcoming anti-gravity, I don't know what size you're considering to purchase, the 48 or the 42, okay? So the 48 millimeter will definitely fit a 24 millimeter strap, okay? And if you're considering to purchase the 42, it fits a 20 millimeter strap, okay? So you might be referring to Wings mystery box anti-gravity with the IP grade. So yes, they do fit 24 or 20 millimeter leather strap or silicone strap. Okay, so no, the mystery box, right, I just answered that. So thank you. Because we are going very, very soon to debut the anti-gravity in the 8040N or the modification of the Nx35 date. All right, so I think we've done probably, let me take a look at the time right now, is 12:35. We've probably been live for half an hour. How many people are watching right now? Can I see? We have 49 comments and we have 38 people, 35, 38, okay? So if I answer all the questions, I'm gonna go back to the comments area and I'm gonna read. If I haven't, while I'm doing the live, haven't answered anything yet, I will go back and answer your questions. Would there ever be other case materials like Thai Damascus or zirconium or tendon? Okay, so Marco, great question. I'm actually working on 2 Damascus steel case. Okay, I'm gonna let it out right here. I'm gonna let out the secret. One is 40 millimeter and one is 45 millimeter Damascus steel, okay? Sapphire crystal. The plan is, because it's my first time doing it, so I'm really gonna take it slow. Because why is because I'm not familiar with the material being a case, a watch case, because Damascus steel has a very high content of steel, okay? So I'm really learning it. I don't want to go full force and then they get rusted or something like that. The plan is, it's taking longer, I have to admit it, because I thought by now I would have a prototype, and we're still working on it. The case has already came out for the 40 millimeter, and it's going to be sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, with a Swiss Ronda automatic movement R150. That's the plan. Okay, so don't. So I'm taking my time to do it, so I don't fail with this project. Okay, it's coming from Terrence. Oh, Joseph. Hello. I ordered the Hercules in pink. Thank you very much. Johnny is saying, "Whoa, this was a great video." Yeah, I'm really sorry. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm really sorry from the beginning because we had a couple disconnection. There's for some reason with our Wi-Fi wasn't doing really well, and now I'm using my cell phone direct connection. For some reason, our building is the connections with the internet is like a box where it's very hard to reach outside. So let me read Terrence Wing. I just ordered the Hercules coffee, okay, and could save on shipping if I bought two. Right, absolutely, because with the second one is always $1 extra for the shipping. And in case you order twice separately, contact Christina. She will help you out, not a problem. All right, so Tom, Damascus would be a good rust-free option. Right, more expensive, but beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, we already know that. So Wendell got the glide lock clamps. Yes, Rich, he ordered one Hercules and he upgraded to a glide lock. And we are installing any future tritium models. Okay, Mark, hi, thank you. Mark Brown. Yes, so in 2021, I'm sure you already own some of them. So in 2021, we had 3 executions in tritium, which is M50, DF45, and the Regeneron. So we are actually working on a new design, well, not new design, a new DF45 tritium, okay, is modifying the case into tritium, okay? So it might be coming out in late 2022. So I hope if I answer your question. So yes, this is a lot of fun. And right now we have 39 people viewing. And and thank you for the likes. So I like to look at the likes and the views and the comments to gauge on, you know, to gauge what we can do in the future for improvement. Okay, so I think this rounds it up. This is a lot of fun, unless you want me to do something different to show you other things. Other than that, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna get off and end the program. All right, let me see. Wayne, do you have any more designs with red, white, and blue colors? Jonathan, you keep asking me to tell you more of the Aragon secret of 2022. I actually working on a watch for July 4th to celebrate the Independence Day, July 4th watch. So I don't want to say too much. I want to keep it as one of our Aragon secret, okay? So next one, will it be sapphire? Which watch? Oh yeah. So yes, Mark. Again, it's also the same thing. 90% of the Aragon watch 2022 pipeline will be sapphire with anti-reflective coating, and we might still have some watches with full stainless steel clasp and K1 crystal just to keep the price down. Hear me why, okay? I know when in the future, when we do the Aragon watch review, I know some random guy will probably say something like, oh, I thought everything is sapphire. So we're engaging with you. The reason why I love to read your comments is I'm listening, I listen to all of you, that we notice some of the viewers, some of the watch enthusiasts, they don't want to spend too much money. I know maybe $20 more or $50 more might be out of their budget. So to keep some of the watches with lower price point, okay, it might be full stainless steel and K1. I hope you can understand, because things are really, cost is really going higher and higher. I was just saying that with on our preview, the spring summer preview, like a couple years ago, a 40-foot container costing us somewhere like $4,500. Our latest container is $20,000. Is how many times more? Like 4-5 times more. So you can see our cost is driving up. FedEx is charging us double the cost of our shipping. So seriously, it's really, shipping cost is one of the factors is costing us more. And Seiko movement just increased the price with the automatic NH series, and materials are going higher, labor cost is going higher. So you can see we're still being very generous with our pricing. We're still coming up with $200, $149, $129. We're maintaining as much as we can. So I really appreciate everything with all your support. So I want to say hi to Paul. The Hercules looks fabulous. Thank you, Paul. Paul, our friend, Paul Berry, Roger. We once in a while we'll go out to lunch together locally in Deerfield Beach. Okay, so love the color options. Thank you, Chad. Johnny, I would love a slim dress moon watch with a power indicator. Thank you, Johnny. And then Juan from, let me see a close-up of the coffee dial. Sure. All right, so let me try to go as close as possible without any reflection. If you see this tinted blue, okay, this color is the AR, anti-reflective coating. All right, so is this close enough without getting too blurry? And my hands are, all right, so let's talk about the dial for a second. This is really, you see how the outer dial, which is the top layer, you see how the design is taking out from the Regeneron, because I like it so much. And then this is, the lower layer is the texture dial, looks like a tuxedo. There's a frame around the day and date. Date automatic movement from Seiko, 24 joules. Vibration per hour is 21,600. Okay, it's a really, really good looking watch. Full lume, green glows green, and fully decorated rotor in blue, the Aragon blue, with the Chinese character logo of Aragon. All right, so let me see if I can read some more. All right, if I missed this one, let me see if Dell Jennings, thank you. He's a long time Aragon collector and Android as well. Love your Dive Master series. Yes, it is one of our best selling collection. It would be nice to have multiple stainless steel band choices like that other dive watch company. Thank you, well. Okay, engineer, Oyster, Jubilee. Okay, not aware of Rise Beats. Engineer, Oyster, Jubilee. Okay, not sure what that means, Oyster and Jubilee. But thank you anyway. All right, Alan, so thanks, Wayne. It's been a pleasure. I need to move on. I'll go broke. All right, yes, and okay, it's Jonathan again. I've been following you since the TV days. Yeah, my TV day was probably like July 2001, and then we ended a few years back. Okay, I had a great time. I really enjoyed the TV, but right now is I really enjoy go live. We go independent. We go straight forward to our viewers, so we can cut the middleman and deliver even more better service and better quality watches to you. Okay, so Marco, please give our regard to your team. Thank you, and your watchmaker. They never get kudos from. Yes, Christina, Joe, everybody. Ming, everybody at the office, Alan at the office. Okay, Michael Hurst, long-time customer too. Do you have plans for another tourbillon? Yes. All right, so my phone is running low with battery. So I'm working on not giving out too much of the Aragon top secrets. And I just want to answer you directly. Yes, we are having automatic tourbillons coming out second half of this year. Probably what we call is fall winter preview. You might see it. Okay, Mark, thanks so much. No one beats your pricing. Thank you. All right, my phone, the battery is running low, and I don't want it to disconnect once again. And I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone. I know some of you are probably at the office trying to support us and watch our live, Facebook Live. Okay, so thank you again, Demetria. And I will say goodbye now. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How do you end this? All right, so let me find the button. Here. Goodbye. See you next time.